I don't think I...
What's Supreme, the brand? You can get a Supreme shirt.
I got Oakley on. All right, let's go to reflections, man. Hey, reflection. I learned so many things just now. Is a mirror image of the original. It is the result of a transformation over a line called the line of reflection. In a reflection, each point of the pre-image and its image are the same distance from the line of reflection. In a reflection, the image is congruent to the pre-image, meaning same size, same shape. So just like yesterday, if you start with a square or a rectangle, you better end up with that. If you end up with a triangle, things are bad. When you reflect over the x-axis, biggest piece is to keep track of your x and y-axis. What was on top now goes on bottom. When you reflect over the x-axis, you actually change the y-coordinate. Does that make sense? Because it went from the top to the bottom or vice versa. So if you go over the x-axis, you actually change the y-coordinate by multiplying by a -1. If it was 7 above, well, now it's going to be 7 below. Or on the opposite, going over the y-axis changes the horizontal placement, the left versus the right, which then changes the x-coordinate. So it changes the opposite coordinate. Going over the x changes the y-coordinate. Going over the y changes the x-coordinate. Triangle PQR has the following vertices. Graph the figure and its reflection, then find the coordinates of the reflected image. Start off basic. Plot these points and label them. P, Q, and R. Now I'm going over the y-axis. So how far away from the y-axis is P? 1. It is 1 to the right, so your reflection will take you 1 to the left. Then it becomes P prime. Q is 3 to the right, so we need to go 1, 2, 3 to the left. Becomes Q prime. R, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left becomes R prime. Same size, same shape, just in a new location. Coordinates, P prime, because it reflected over the y, which coordinate is going to change? Your x. So P prime is located at -1, 5. Q prime is at -3, 7. R prime is at -4, -1. Nicely done. Nicely done. Describe the reflection as either over the x or over the y. Pay attention to what changed. A was at -3, 5, became 3, 5. Which coordinate changed? Your x coordinate changed. So your reflection was actually over the y-axis. On M, 3, 3 became 3, -3. Which coordinate changed? The y-coordinate, which means you reflected over the x-axis. Do you need me to go over this anymore? I don't have any more planned the rest of this time for you to work. Are you good with that? All right. There you go. Follow your directions, though, for me. Please, please, please.